I'm Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are working with the Close to My Heart Serenity Collection Workshop Kit. And right here I'm just going to go ahead and I've already punched out all the dies that come with it. This envelope is one of them. And I'm just going to go ahead and brandish it just to make sure that it's a nice flat fold. I just have an old what is that? Bone folder. Totally forgot what that was called. I'm just going to get that stuck down, and I am going to go ahead and pop this up on some foam tape. So right here I'm going to go ahead and grab the foam tape, and I'm just going to adhere the foam straight to it. And then I realized I needed to cut off the zip strip, so I do go ahead and put that aside and get this cut off before I go ahead and get things adhered down. This Serenity kit is like, I love this collection. And it's going to be perfect for January, to be honest with you. It's a good January layout because it's all blues and whites and, you know, wintry is what it reminds me of. So I will be playing with it again in January, even though it will no longer be in the catalog, but I'm okay with that. Now right here, as you can see, I'm just kind of trimming up my foam to make it fit the top of the envelope, because you can't have the base of the envelope popped up and the flap not. That'd just be weird. Yeah, you did notice right there, I was thinking, oh my god, I cut that the wrong way. No, you didn't, silly girl. Just turn it over. So I do just make sure it is adhered, and I always usually turn it over and fill to make sure that there are no like gaping holes or anything, and there was not. So I am going to go ahead and put quite a bit of adhesive on this because everything is pretty much going to be built off of this envelope. So I do want the envelope to stick because, you know, if the envelope falls, the whole layout's going to fall. So I actually use liquid adhesive as well. And we're just going to go ahead and get that turned around. And I am trying to kind of follow along with the sketch, but I do pretty much kind of go a little rogue when I start building my clusters because it was just taking too much for me to try to figure out where all the pieces were supposed to go. So I just made them pretty and I went with it. Now right here, as you can see, I am going to have to pop part of the photo up on some foam tape. So I'm trying to figure it out. And I was going to draw lines that way, but then it would have been wrong and I would have had to move the picture the other way. So right here, we're just going to go ahead and eyeball it. And I make a little mark, and then I draw a line, and I'm like, all right, that's where that is, and I put my finger there, and then I put my finger on the other side, and I just do a tick line, and that's pretty much how I'm thinking it's going to go. So I trim down that remaining piece of foam that I had from the envelope. And then we're going to get the adhesive onto the back, and then I'm just going to, like, you know, Frankenstein all of these little pieces together. And I do, you know, successfully use it up. I do have to trim in a little places, but I do get most of it used up, if not all of it, I believe. And we're going to trim this one up, and I'm going to run it right there. And then I come back with one more piece in that little, And now before I put the adhesive on, I slide it, it catches. Like that's where it catches, I like it. So I'm going to put the adhesive all over the back of it, and then I just have to very carefully, without putting pressure onto it, slide it into space or into its spot, and it caught again. So get that nice and secured down. This little taggy right here, it's going to go right there. And there's another tag that's going to come at the top of the photo. And in the picture and all of the stuff, there's no like thread or anything that comes off the tags, and I can't do it. I have to have something on my tags. So I do come back and put some black twine that I have sitting there. And now here is where I'm like, all right, this is where we got to build some stuff up. So the title is going to be this, Enjoy the Little Things. And I'm just going to secure that right there. This flower is going to go over here. Then you got this flower over here. And then I have to come back in and I just run some foam tape right, or I run a bead of, or I run a line of adhesive, and then I just stick the foam tape underneath it And then I start to drop the sprigs of the gold from the 12x12 sticker sheet and all the exclusive die cuts that come with the workshop kit. And I do cut that one in half because it seemed pretty wasteful. I took a break for a minute, came back, hit the camera, and now I'm just grabbing some more of the stickers from the sticker sheets. And this little guy right here is the part that I cut, but I'm going to use him because by the time I get him hid, you can't really tell that he was the stem. Just looks like a little added leaf over there. And I'm going to build a cluster up here as well. And I'm just trying to see what I like best. And it is going to be a lot of just placing these leaves and pulling back up what I've already stuck down to shove underneath, because obviously you can't lay the base layer down without knowing where the top layer is going to go. And I really like the way that this layout turned out. It didn't take me long at all to put it together. Most of the workshop kits hardly ever do. And I just keep building. I keep seeing spots where it needs to have, you know, another little sprig or something here or there. And this guy up here is going to get just a bit more, and then I am going to pop up this last little flower onto some foam so he sticks up over the picture there. And he's going to go there, and then I am going to come back in. I just throw that to the side, just done with that. And I am doing like I'm putting the tape on it off camera there, that's what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh yeah, this needs something right there. And just keep, you know, adding to it. And that's going to be pretty much it. I do come in with some of the glitter gems. Oh, here I am with my twine. I just couldn't do it. So I do pull that up just a smidge. And I get this added on. I know it's black and white, but it's what I had handy, and so I used it. And it, you know, the Enjoy is black, so just brought a couple more pops of black around the layout. And we're going to do this one over here as well, because I don't know why you would leave them. Like, why would you leave? I guess if that's your style, it's just, I think it looks unfinished, and that's my personal thing. So I'm going to come in with some of these hearts, these gold hearts, and I sprinkle them right around the page in all the different clusters. And then I come in with the glitter gems, and then I'm going to add another heart because I realized I want more hearts. And I'm looking for the glitter gems, and I actually break mine up. I as soon as I get them, I break them all up into 3 of those. It's a 12x8 little envelope. It's a plastic envelope, and it holds everything, you know, because there's 3 projects, so 1, 2, and 3. That's just so each time I don't have to try to figure out what goes with what, and I don't lose any pieces. And I'm going to sprinkle these around, and after that, I may do some journaling on that tag right there. I'm not real sure, but that's going to be it for the layout. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the layout. Click that subscribe button below. I will